Watson all alone. Bobby Watson creates a 2-on-1 with Herrera off the bench. But Watson to Herrera.
Welcome to realize your Reno Ice Raiders!
The Reno Ice Raiders look to keep the winning train a-rolling as they enter tonight's game 3-0. The only thing hotter than the weather today are the Reno Ice Raiders. A very pleasant good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you may be. I'm Philip Goodman. A happy Movember to you and a happy Veterans Day weekend. A salute to all of our servicemen and women in the audience tonight, whether you are at the game or you are at home enjoying tonight's action. Last night, the Reno Ice Raiders handled business against the Bozeman Stingers with a 6-1 victory. They jumped out to a 3-0 lead in the first period and never looked back. Bobby Watson and Jake Minton each had 2 goals, and Zeph Fagergren buried a one-time beauty. Matt Pederson scored his first goal as an Ice Raider as well. Justin Sand was solid between the pipes for Reno. The weekend series against the Bozeman Stingers is brought to you by Cure Biomedical. Cure Biomedical mainly focuses on the servicing of medical devices, yet they also have experience working with operations throughout the healthcare industry. Cure Biomedical can provide an on-site, no-cost assessment as to what can be done to help your healthcare organization operate at the most cost-effective, efficient, and patient-safe level possible. Get a free evaluation for your healthcare org online at cure-us.com. Couple of changes and corrections last night. Bozeman is indeed in our Mountain Hockey League since the Black Diamond League folded. Ryan Mulcahy, who was with the Sin City Kings, now plays with the San Diego Renegades, also part of our Mountain Hockey League. Turns out Mulcahy and McDonald were teammates for a season at Ferris State. So that end of the game bout, that was honor amongst friends. Good stuff, huh? You can find out more at mountainhockeyleague.co, not com. That's mountainhockeyleague.co. We'll do our quick commercial timeout right now as the teams are about to come out for the ice. Stay tuned. Ice Raiders Hockey coming your way right here on YouTube.
We needed some extra help around the restaurant, so we hired some new staff. It's going good.
Hey, Maddie, give me 2 pucks, a side of sticks, and a cold one. Make it fast.
Coming right up.
Hey, can we get the baseball game on?
No. It'd be a lot easier if you just drop the gloves.
Oh, you want to go, buddy? I'm gonna need a Zamboni.
Hey, can I get a water? Hey, no. Here you go, my man.
I guess just like our beer, hockey's better on ice.
Feeling like you're in the penalty box with your money? Knowing that you and your financial goals are in good hands is always important when it comes to investing. That's why at Pederson Wealth Management, we are with you every step of the way. We are here to help our clients stay focused by having conversations about their priorities, goals, and even the unexpected. Pederson Wealth Management, helping people manage and invest their money every step of the way. A true power play.
It's that time. Time for temperatures to drop. Now is no time for the unexpected. It's Gettle time. Gettle's quick response AC, heating, and plumbing experts are there every time in the nick of time to service your home systems. If it breaks today, we're there to fix it. Gettle. We do things the right way, not the easy way.
Who's in, who's out is brought to you by Opening Solutions LLC. You can't get in or out of the rink without good commercial doors. Opening Solutions LLC has all your commercial and residential door solutions. Unavailable this weekend, Ramsey, Anderson, Weston Nash, Julian Herrera, and congrats to Morgan Ellis, who is off on his honeymoon. Back in the lineup tonight, Bobby Watson, and on wing is Matt Pederson. Justin Sand not in the building tonight. Justis Gyori will get the start in net, and Joe Sorensen will be the backup netminder. The Ice Raiders injury report brought to you by High Sierra Restorative Health. Nurse practitioner Emily Alina offers a variety of clinical and preventative health services at restorativehealthnv.com. On the IR for the RIR, Philip Bouquet, summer injury playing lacrosse. Hopefully we see him later this season. Zach Fuller had hip surgery, third-string goaltender. Hopefully he will be back by the end of the year as well. Johnny Garrity off the IR. He was a difference maker last night as well. And not on the IR, but playing injured, our statistician Shoshana Granite had labrum surgery and bicep tendon reattachment surgery. She is good to go. She took amazing stats last night, including all 65 shots on goal, 35 by Reno, 30 for the visitors. Before the Ice Raiders take the ice, please rock that thumbs up button and bang that subscribe bell, would you please? We're trying to get up to 1,500 subscribers this year. I know, lofty goals, we're a little selfish. Get the alerts when we go live and when Jim uploads the highlights of the weekend's games. And if you're streaming on your computer, extending the display, the 3-dot menu above the chat has an option for the pop-out, so you can watch the game on one big screen and chat on a small one. Your LT Automotive 3 keys to the game, hand-delivered by Coach Tukey himself. Stop taking bad penalties. The Ice Raiders were a perfect 6 for 6 on the penalty kill, but that is 6 kills too many. Wear them down on the forecheck. They've got a light bench. Some of these guys aren't used to the elevation. Not everyone is from Bozeman, so wear them down. And remember this Veterans Day weekend that playing is a privilege and that we all have the right to gather and assemble here in Reno. And we have many veterans to thank for that. So keep that in the back of your mind, guys, when you are playing tonight's game. Here come the Stingers, here come your Ice Raiders, and here comes Chris Payne.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ice, your Reno Ice Raiders Hockey
honor guard. They're coming out.
Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jennifer M. O'Neill Community Ice Arena for tonight's matchup against the visiting Bozeman Stingers and your Reno Ice Raiders Hockey Club, brought to you by Cure Biomedical. At this time, we would like to introduce the visiting Bozeman Stingers lineup, beginning with head coach Luke Bing. On defense, number 15, Chris McLean. On defense, number 27, Kyle Muller.
You had it. You're good.
At forward, number 14, Andy Chug. At center, number 2, Ben Henney. At forward, number 4, Reed Kaiser. And in goal, number 31, Chris Slater. And now, introducing your Reno Ice Raiders Hockey Club, beginning with equipment manager Jeff Sanford, head trainer Jake Seeley, assistant coach Scott Pederson, assistant coach James Teddy, and your head coach Tim Tukey. Your Reno Ice Raiders starting lineup begins with your defenseman on number 20, dropping the bomb, Jeff Gerard. On defense, number 3, 10 feet tall and fearless, Nathan Ho. And forward, number 17, U.S. Marine Captain Will McDonald. At center, number 10, Justis Gyori. And forward, number 9, Matty Robs, Matt Robinson. And in goal, number 88, Justis Gyori. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to ask those who have served our country or are serving our country to please stand so we may recognize your contribution to our country, please.
I see what you did there, and I got it too.
Fans, at this time, we ask now the rest of you to stand and please remove your caps for tonight's national anthem performed by the Retro Radio Dolls.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the
introduce the Retro Radio Dolls this Tuesday during the Veterans Day Parade. Also at this time, tonight's ceremonial puck drop is a tribute to service, healing, and the powerful bond between veterans and their Liberty Dogs. Joining us is Brittany Ronkovitz, a Level 2 apprentice trainer with Liberty Dogs, a national service dog program supporting U.S. military veterans diagnosed with PTSD. At her side is Franny, a 5-month-old black lab in training, full of heart, purpose, and promise. Bring the noise tonight, guys! Come on for Brittany! And the 5-month-old black lab, Franny! Liberty Dogs is a flagship initiative of the Dave and Cheryl DeFeld Foundation, headquartered right here in the biggest little city, opening in summer of 2026. Their vision brings hope, healing, and dignity to veterans through the life-changing partnership of a service dog. Want to help change a veteran's life? Volunteer to raise a Liberty Dogs puppy, just like Franny. Check out the Liberty Dogs tent, the table, better yet, over by the Brewers Cabinet tent, on your way to the restroom, or visit libertydogs.org to learn more.
The officials for tonight's contest, Matt Miller and David Horton, have the armbands again. Austin Bove and Logan Hooser on the lines. Tonight's game is brought to you by Cure Biomedical, and the Bozeman Stingers win the first draw of the game. They won more draws than Reno last night. It's deflected in on Justis Gyori. He'll leave it behind the goal line for his defenseman, Jeff Duran, who gets it up the wall for Will McDonald. Taken away by Bozeman. Comes to Matt Robinson for McDonald. Back to Robinson. Now down low for a chance by Pederson. And it goes just wide. I beg your pardon. Johnny Garrity wears number 10 now. Not our substitutes. My bad, Johnny Garrity. And we get a hit right at the whistle. And Nathan Hogue is like, hey, I'm going to play to the whistle. And they just fist pump and say everything's good. Oh, the play was offside. That's why there was a whistle. Face-off outside the Reno blue line. One back by Bozeman again. Hunter Swirlaw gets it right side for Stoddard, who dumps it in. Comes around to Eli Harris, who sends it right back all the way around. Will McDonald plays it away from the Stinger to Jeff Duran, but he turns it over right at the point. A shot goes wide left. Bozeman sends it into the corner, and it comes back for a one-time try by Eli Harris. That might have been waffle boarded away into the middle again to Garrity. Almost turned over, but Hogue has it. Hogue long outlet for McDonald, who gets stood up at the blue line. A solid hit at the end of his shift. McDonald absorbing the contact, getting the puck in deep, allowing the Ice Raiders to change. Skated through the neutral zone, then flipped in over everybody's head by Luke Bing, the player coach captain. That's going to be a boarding penalty, and everybody's going to come in and protect the Ice Raider that got pummeled in the back there. And holding his shoulder going back to the bench is Alex Gano. And I wonder if this is going to be more than two. Was it two? 2-minute minor for checking from behind. A dangerous check by number 11, the captain, Luke Bing. Oh, 11, Bing. And at 18:30, the Ice Raiders go to work on their first Brewers Cabinet power play of the game. Last night, they were 1 for 5. 23 penalties assessed last night, and the Ice Raiders only 1 for 5 on their power play. See if they can break through early here. Cross ice pass gets blocked, then around the boards, and all the way out. Fresh ice. allows the puck to travel faster the length. Bobby Watson has some trouble with it, as does Matt Robinson, being hounded by a Stinger, and the Stingers take possession right at the Ice Raiders' blue line until Johnny Garrity steps into Ryan Mulcahy. Over to Matt Robinson. Robinson has a pass go behind Bobby Watson, and the Stingers clear. 40 seconds gone by on the Brewers cabinet power play. Puck stolen by Reed Kaiser, and then Kaiser gets slammed into by Pederson. Kaiser lobbying for a penalty. He's not going to get one. Bobby Watson into the zone, has this stripped off. And the Stingers clear. With it, Hunter Sign. Sign has trouble with it in the neutral zone, sends it cross ice. The Ice Raiders are able to get it in deep. And then a huge hit by Rob Hollowell. Hollowell separates the puck. Jake Minton being hounded. Pulls it back, creates some time and space. Nice hit by Hollowell to get things started on the forecheck behind the net for Hollowell. Centering pass in front for Robinson, misses, and the Stingers clear.
Philip,
Yes,
is there a
Chris
way
Payne.
to explain a forecheck real quick for those who may be new to the broadcast?
Sure. Forechecking is essentially the pressure that you put on the defensive team with the puck to get possession of the puck back. It is also when you have possession in the offensive zone and you work the puck around the perimeter, you're passing a cycle, kind of that Globetrotters weave thing. Yeah, the forecheck. Icing here against Reno at the end of the penalty kill.
I like to ask these questions when there's a moment for you to break things down. So just in case anybody's new to the broadcast, they may be able to understand the game a little bit more versus sitting in the stands.
What happened? Alex Gano just went down the tunnel for repairs. We'll get you an update on that. Thank you, Jacob Fillion, our storekeeper, and thank you, Chris Payne, for asking me to educate our new hockey fans how hockey works. Happy to do so. Face-off won by the Stingers, and they hold the zone. That would be a tremendous loss for the Ice Raiders if Alex Gano is unable to return. Jeff Sanford is still on the bench. Did you happen to see if an EMT went with him? We have medical staff in the building. One's on the bench, but I can't tell everything that's happening here with bodies all over the place in black. Ice Raiders trying to force the turnover. They almost do. Bozeman misplayed the puck momentarily, but finding it is Reed Kaiser. 4 minutes gone by, first period, no score. Philip Goodman alongside Chris Payne, Jim Dunnigan, director, as Bobby Watson sends a shoulder into a Stinger. And that Stinger looks stung. Reed Kaiser going back to the bench gingerly. He got hit square in the chest by Bobby Watson in the neutral zone. A good open ice clean hit. Bozeman has a little trouble with it, and they're going to say he got back on sides. Does Austin Bove. Puck comes back up to the high slot. A wrister gets blocked by an Ice Raiders skate. And then falling into a Bozeman Stinger was Roger Hutchison. Bozeman still with it. Roger collided with the Stinger inadvertently. No penalties. Pinballing puck down low. Centering pass is bouncing around and falls onto the stick of Zeph Fagergren, who sends it up for Hutch. Hutch couldn't corral the pass, and so he saw Kyle Mueller in front of him and slams into Mueller. Helter-skelter action here in the early minutes.
Helter-skelter?
Helter-skelter. Nathan Hogue barely misses, flattening a Stinger. And now Johnny Garrity ahead for Robinson. Robinson 1-on-1, fires, and it goes wide. Aiming for that blocker side, he just missed. Bozeman gets it in on Gyori, who sends it up ahead for Tony Tyrell. Nice chip shot to get it out of the way. And then Tyrell barrels into Chris McLean, who sent it in offside.
So having played soccer in my life, and soccer is very similar to hockey in the sense of scoring and positions and whatnot, how is it that a left winger sometimes would find themselves on the right side by accident?
Oh, it's no accident. As the play develops and you want to keep moving your feet with speed to confuse the defense, also if the wingers come back and cover defensively, if the D-man pinches, yeah, you could find yourself on any side of the ice at any point, at any time.
Roger that. Thank you.
It is definitely not foosball in the sense, and I don't mean that as in any sort of insult to how you're describing it, where you're stuck in your position. A lot of rotation, and I will make this comparison many times. If you want to see an absolute clinic in defenseman pinching. Oh, here we go, a breakaway chance for Robinson! Save made! And a couple of tries by Garrity. Garrity shoving back after he got hit late. The Stinger came in to knock Johnny away from the crease. And then coming in also to help out is Will McDonald, who's not afraid to throw hands at any time. Yes, as I was saying, if you want to see an absolute clinic in forechecking and defensemen forward rotating on a play, watch the 2012 Kings as they marched their way through the Stanley Cup. No one has forechecked like that since. The game has changed, obviously, as the Ice Raiders win the draw. Giron sends it on net wide. The game has changed. It's a much smaller, faster game. It's not a big, heavy game that the Kings had back then. But the way they rotated the D, and there was always somebody pressuring the puck on the goal line, that's how they won their cup in 12. Chipped ahead by Jake Minton to create a 2-on-1, a 3-on-1 even. Minty, left side, shoots, and it goes over the crossbar. Minty gets wrapped up with one of the Stingers, and Charlie Montgomery stayed back to make sure everything was fine. Now into the zone, Giron with a bomb, and that goes off of Slater and out of play.
It also looked like someone, one of the Bozeman guys lost their bubble, as you would say, right? At the time, like he did, he had to skate off the ice to go to the bench.
Yes, if you lose your helmet, you must go back to the bench. Capital City Sharpening, Chris Payne, since you can't see the shot, says that sometimes the winger cuts over the middle to receive the pass from center, breaking out, and the wingers crash up and looking for the ice. That is a good point. Did you catch that? So as the center comes through the middle, the winger will go in behind and loop through. It depends on if they're going to do a dump or if they're going to cross up in the neutral zone and confuse the defense. Yeah, lots of different ways that righties, lefties will get crossed up. Also it matters about which stick side. Like Bobby coming down the wing is a lefty. He might try to float back over to that right side so he can open up for a one-timer on that right wing.
I love a good one-timer.
As opposed to in soccer. Well, I don't know how that works in soccer if you're right-footed, left-footed, or you kick ambidextrously.
Well, as a soccer player myself, being right-footed, yes, I would play the right side, right halfback, right wing, right forward, etc.
Interesting. Even though it's a harder shot from off your right foot into the... Oh, it's a bigger net, too. I suppose you can bend it like Beckham. Turned over in the neutral zone, and I think we get a hand pass. Yes, we do, out of the zone. 8 minutes gone by. First period. Still no score. And Jeff Sanford isn't on the bench. That leads me to believe he's in the locker room with Alex Gano. He must have made his way around. Face off outside the blue line. He's won by Bozeman again. Sent through the neutral zone, in onside, almost a breakaway, a shot off the shoulder. Andy Chug found the loose puck just in time to get a shot away. And Chug gets it back, drops it on net, and that shot goes over the shoulder and crossbar of the 6-foot-plus Gyori. Justis growing his hair back out, looking like his dad in that Chuck Norris style. You ever seen Justis's dad in the rink?
I have not, but Justis looks like a rock star now with the longer hair.
He does. Justis's dad is a spitting image of Chuck Norris in his prime. Roger Hutchison down low with it. Centering pass goes through a ton of feet. And now stepped into by Barba. And that goes off Slater. From behind the net, a wraparound try. Another try goes wide off the net. Zeph Fagergren in the middle looking for number 2 this weekend. Adam Barba with a drive goes off the leg of Chug. Behind the net, Hutchison has it roll away from him. And Hutch puts a shoulder into a Stinger on the boards. Onside are the Stingers, but Tony Tyrell gets to the loose puck first. His sauce pass is chopped down in the neutral zone by Henny. Picked up by the Stingers. They get a shot away and a save made and held onto by Gyori. You're a right winger, but you've taken one-timers from the left red dot, a.k.a. Ovechkin's office, yeah. But CCS, are you a righty or a lefty? Because if you're a righty on that, that makes a lot more sense on that left wing. I prefer to play left wing myself or center in those rare times that I actually put on the pads and play. Shot from the blue line, well wide by Hunter Sirwa, who also will have a target on his back probably. He threw hands last night and played a little feisty. Andrew Pederson gets plastered onto the boards. And now we've got a one-on-one the other way. Matt Robbins, oh wait a second, we get a penalty behind the play, and it's going to be on the Ice Raiders for a rough. And Andrew Pederson is livid about it. On Will McDonald, even though he had the puck in the neutral zone? I'm a little confused. .10-11 the time of the penalty. First power play of the game for the Stingers. First PWMPKs. Capital, that makes sense. You're a righty. Tipped by Watson, but retrieved by Bozeman. Shot on net, knocked down, never made it on net, and it's cleared by Reno. Bobby Watson, the lone forechecker for Reno, pressuring, almost takes it away. And that forces Bozeman to retreat one more time. Biggest crowd on hand, I think, of the season, 4 games in. It looks like an elementary school picture around the boards, everybody layered 3-4 deep. And it's blocked by Johnny Garrity. He's going to win the foot race to the goal, and a shot either went off the pad of Slater or, no, it must have gone off the pad, not off the post. It would have rang the bell for sure. Turned over to Bobby Watson. Watson looks up, and nearing the end of his shift, he surveys and he still skates through everybody. Takes it to the bottom of the right wing. Carries it all the way around the net. Avoids the attempted trip. They went to chop him down, and he's got some words for Luke Bing, as that check was on the leg pads, as one of the Stingers goes crashing through the net, and the faceoff will come out of the zone. He blew an edge.
I don't think that's how you score a goal.
That does not count if you go in the net. He just got tangled up with Tyrell.
Incredible description of how it looks in here. I mean, you have done some remarkable moments. You've had some remarkable moments in our broadcast and whatnot now in our 5th year. But this one in particular,
thanks,
absolutely
man.
outstanding.
Painting the picture for those driving and can't see what we see.
I really am proud to work with you.
Thanks, man. Face-off is won by whom? Who's going to get to that loose puck? The Ice Raiders do. Big win for Reno and a clear. Jake Minton fished it out, sends it all the way down to Slater. 30 seconds to go on the PWMPK. They get around Jake Minton. Charlie Montgomery forces his counterpart number 5 into the corner. Centering pass knocked away, and an errant pass comes out of his zone. 10 seconds to go on the kill for Reno. And then Will McDonald will be released. Skated up by Ryan Padden to Henny. Will McDonald's out of the box. And a good stand-up play by Tyrell. And now a breakaway for Hunter Sign. Hunter Sign being hounded from behind. Sign still gets the shot away and a save by Slater. Puck loose. He tried to throw it in front. And it pinballed again, but away. Wow, no penalty on the play. Good defense by the Stinger. And taking down number 11, Luke Bing. I think Watson's going to go. He pushed the skate blade from behind. A shot goes off the shoulder of Gyori, and it's touched up by Reno. And it's back-to-back penalties for the Ice Raiders.
Bobby's giving him the business right now.
Cross-check is the call on Bobby. Yeah, I didn't like what Bobby did there with the stick. I understand kind of why. It was a little retaliation for that kind of that shove from behind his leg pads that would have sent him off balance. But the parade to the box cannot continue, guys. Ice Raiders Stingers working around the perimeter. A shot from the right side is saved. Jeff Fagergren gets the clear. Fagergren fighting his way through a Stinger stick to clear the puck. And now Andrew Pederson will send it 100 feet. Up ahead for Kyle Mueller. Through the stick of Fagergren, cross ice for Luke Bing. Bing carries it past Adam Barba. Barba almost wrapped up Bing, but enough to separate the puck and get a clear, Chris Payne.
Is it Mueller or Muller?
I believe it's Mueller. We'll say Mueller, sure.
Because I said Muller when I introduced him on the ice.
That's all right. Mr. and Mrs. Mueller didn't complain, so I'm not sure. If there's a Mueller watching, please let us know. Mueller.
I have no problem.
Mueller.
Anyone?
Mueller.
Anyone?
Mueller.
Anyone?
I guess not. Maybe they have to get that pop-out window to get their chat. There's a pop-out window so you can watch and chat at the same time. Long drive misses and comes all the way out of the zone. Matt Robinson nearly chipped it ahead to himself for another breakaway as Nathan Hogue runs over Zach Stoddart. And now Matt Robinson takes it away and clears. 30 seconds to go on the Bobby Watson liner.
Have you paid attention to Johnny Garrity's mustache by chance?
It's getting creepier and creepier by the day. Stolen by Nathan Hogue in the neutral zone. Ahead for Mr. Stash. I'm rocking the officer handlebars for the Movember Men's Health Awareness Month. A shot on goal. Save made. And Gyori lost sight of it. This might have hit the roof, and it does. The faceoff will stay low in the Ice Raiders zone. Jeff Sanford has made his way back to the Ice Raiders bench. And I'm going to put Jeff Sanford on the spot and ask about Alex Gano. He's done for the night, but he's okay. Got it. All right. The Ice Raiders will be without the services of Alex Gano the rest of the evening.
That is
so
unfortunate.
They are down to 5 defensemen, but they are back to 5-on-5 skating. And now a break chance for Hollowell, but it was a bouncing puck as he chopped it down. He sends it off the side of the cage. And now right back in front for Hollowell, but no Ice Raider could flatten the puck. It's Mueller. Yes, Mueller is what I'm being told by Sam Schultz. Wherever you are, Sam, thank you very much.
Thank you. Now I know what to say when introducing them in the lineups again.
All right, next season, since they are part of the mountainhockeyleague.co.com. Ahead for Bobby Watson. Watson tries to split the D. He did, but lost the handle on the puck. Ice Raiders have to retreat. Turned over in the neutral zone by Bozeman, right to Hunter Sign. Sign drops it back for Giron. The forwards need a change on the play. Montgomery hops over the boards. And Watson will go for a change. 2-on-3 the other way. Sign with Montgomery in the middle. Sign shoots. Big fat rebound. Nobody there in camo for the Ice Raiders, though. Saavedra back to the other Saavedra. And it goes rink wide to Mueller. Mueller has it poked away by Montgomery, but it comes right to a Stinger in the slot for a shot. And it's it was in the belly of Sand. I thought he had enough of it to get a whistle, but did not.
Justis, not Sand.
Justis, you are correct. Thank you. I fell asleep at the wheel for a moment. Maybe I should have done those salts. Adam Barba, right wing. Barba's sharp angle shot is held on to. And Slater gets the whistle.
Now it's okay. We get used to Justin on one night, and then we have Justis the next night.
And I am not cool enough to recognize leg pads. God, there are some guys that can, some players, some broadcasters that can be like, oh yeah, he's got Vaughn pads with this model number and this size blocker. Oh, that guy's using a vapor. No, I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to that equipment stuff. Chance in front. Minton's pass couldn't connect to Montgomery. Now down low, Minton backhand dangle, Slater. Oh, Jake Minton with a beauty. Absolutely unpressing Slater. And the Ice Raiders take a 1-0 lead. Jake Minton looking like a Celebrini. Just weaved his way through for the ice-breaking goal. That's another point for Matt Pederson on the weekend. And at 3:43, your Ice Raiders have the lead. See, look, this guy, Capital City again. Justis is wearing warrior rituals. Great. My warrior ritual is I listen to Rage Against the Machine and do smelling salts. I didn't know that was a pad.
Ice Raiders goal scorer number 91.
Thank you. Appreciate your contribution, sir. Bozeman sends it through the neutral zone. They connect to Henny. Henny dishes it to Eli Harris with speed. Harris has to dump it in. He had nowhere else to go. Tracked down by Hogue. Hogue sends it up the boards for Pederson. I beg your pardon, McDonald. And McDonald almost turned it over. Now Garrity sends it off a skate. No icing. It goes all the way on Slater. Slater will leave it behind the net for Mueller. Mueller stepped into by McDonald. Andrew Pederson in the neutral zone. Dishes it to Garrity. Garrity for McDonald, and he got his pocket picked from behind.
Man,
nice
we saw
stop,
that
but then
coming a mile away.
Giron's shot goes into the belly of Slater. Yeah.
So to place your bid upon the game-worn, player-worn jerseys tonight, you've got roughly, until the second intermission. But the sooner you make your bids, the better off you will be. Find the big table on your way to the restroom and over by the Brewers Cabinet tent. Place your bids now.
Great defensive play to prevent that shot by McDonald as the Stingers try to get around Pederson, and they do with a shot by Kyle Tolliver. Fagergren fighting to get the puck out of the zone and does. Comes back to Bing. Over to Mueller. Mueller gets it in, gets it right back on the clear out by Reno. Hutchison forcing the issue, takes the puck away. Hutchison sends it to the center. That's Bobby Watson. It comes back to Hutch. Thought Hutch was trying to send it back to the wing. No, it comes back up to the point to Pederson for a shot that goes over the crossbar. It was deflected by a stick on the way. Intercepted by Hutch. Hutch on net with traffic, goes off of bodies. And the Stingers have it. Now they turn it right over to Giron, and he can't get the shot away. A diving, sliding play by Mulcahy, preventing the shot again. Right side, Bobby Watson in front, a backhand rebound try by Fagergren. Goes wide. Back to the left point for Giron. To Hutchison. Hutchison across the blue line to Pederson. Pederson down low, and then a one-timer by Hutchison. Didn't get everything on it, and Slater got a piece of it, but the Stingers clear. That was a good forecheck by Reno, Chris Payne.
Let's give Raj some props real quick, because his play in the past couple of years, especially this year in particular, has really elevated. Like, he's elevated his own game. Yeah, I refer to him as the enforcer, but the moment that Raj touches the puck now, he's not only deadly as a player, but as a player. So he's gotten after it.
I concur. Yes, the first few seasons he was fourth line enforcer, but he's always made smart plays when he is out there with the puck. You are
For sure.
But I think his offensive game has stepped up.
Man, he's
I
really
agree.
done something in the offseason. I don't know what, but I'm glad. Good on him for it.
He got married and hit the gym.
I know.
Roger is more swole than I think I've ever seen Roger. A bulldog isn't a big enough of a strength. He's more of a silverback gorilla, the way he's beefcaked out. A chance by Henny, deflected away by Justis Gyori.
Still not somebody I want to ever, even 2 years ago when he came in, he goes, "Hey, do we have any pucks left?" From Roger, don't kill me. He goes, "I'm not here to fight. I just want to know if we have any pucks left." I'm like, "Don't kill me. We don't have any pucks." He goes, "We're on the same team. I'm not going to fight you."
Right?
But Roger's definitely not one you want to see come your way.
Right? Weak shot on net, or the faceoff was won right to Gyori. Hard to tell which way that went. Now Bobby Watson skating through the neutral zone, has it poked away. A good, no, that's a dive. He did not get tripped. That is an excellent no call by the young official Matt Miller from Vegas, as the Stinger player dove over to the stick of the Ice Raider. Wow, looking like Bobby Orr with the Superman.
I missed the 1 minute.
Oh, that's okay. I think everybody knows by now. You'll be 5 for 6 this weekend. Play is offside, and that's a heck of a late hit. And Tony Tyrell steps in and says, "Want to do that again?" Now let's see if Horton's going to call this, because Hunter Sign threw a punch.
It's always the retaliation that gets caught.
Yep.
What's the penalty?
The penalty is for roughing at 27 seconds. And while I am not upset that Hunter retaliated, I am slightly perturbed at how badly he retaliated. Maybe not a punch to the back of the head. Maybe you just get in his face and send a message for later. Shot knocked down, cleared by Pederson. 20 seconds to go in the period. Oh, they're not warrior rituals. They are true. Okay. A shot from the blue line, well wide by Bozeman. And one more clear will end this period.
Bozeman Stingers 4 goals, Reno Ice Raiders 1 goal.
Three penalties on the Ice Raiders, only one on Bozeman. The one goal scored by Jake Minton at even strength, assisted by Matt Pederson. Shots on goal for Reno, 10, and the Stingers with 12. So far, only one power play shot has made it on net for the Stingers, which is kind of surprising since they've had 4+ minutes of power play time. Stingers also winning the face-off battles again, 12-8. Jim, why don't we keep it right here for a moment and do our Opinion Bottle update, brought to you by Opinion Bottle. Lots of action in the NHL tonight. The Colorado Avalanche are throttling the Edmonton Oilers 5-1. The Blue Jackets have a 2-1 lead over the Canucks. The Ducks have a 3-1 lead over the Golden Knights. If you had told me 6 months ago, Philip, the Ducks are going to be number 1 in the West and you're going to be rooting for Corey Perry as a king, I would have told you to enter rehab because you are on serious drugs, my friend. That could not happen, but that is the world we live in right now. The Sharks have a 2-1 lead over the defending Stanley Cup champion Panthers. Devils beat the Penguins in a shootout. Senators over the Flyers 3-2. Stars over the Preds 5-4. Bruins beat the Maple Leafs. That was a fun game to watch, 5-3. Canadiens 6-2 over the Mammoth. Lightning beat the Capitals 3-2. Islanders blanked the Rangers 5-0. Hurricanes 6-3 winners over the Sabres. And the Kraken needed overtime to defeat the Blues. That's your NHL update, brought to you by Opinion Bottle Company. And now here's Chris Payne with some important messages.
Thank you, Philip. Cure Biomedical mainly focuses on the servicing of medical devices, yet they also have experience working with operations throughout the healthcare industry. Cure Biomedical can provide an on-site, no-cost assessment as to what can be done to help your healthcare organization operate at the most cost-effective, efficient, and patient-safe level possible. Get a free evaluation online for your healthcare organization at cure-us.com. Hockey players need a lot of maintenance, and so does your car. Take your car, truck, or business fleet to the auto experts at LT Automotive, conveniently located at 669 Linden Street near the Reno Costco location. LT Automotive offers rides to or from their shop. Foreign or domestic, routine maintenance, or custom rebuilds and fabrication, your source for auto help is ltreno.com. For expert home comfort solutions, trust the team at Gettle. They're here to help you with all of your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs. AC and heating, drain and sewer, even water heaters. Book your appointment easily online at Gettle.com. That's Goettl. They'll keep you warm, but it's hard to spell. Nevada Retina Associates was founded in 1994. They commonly treat conditions related to retinal vascular conditions, diabetes, genetic conditions, and trauma. Their physicians routinely perform in-office procedures at their Reno and Carson City locations and surgical procedures in the operating room at local hospitals. The mission of Nevada Retina Associates and staff is to provide state-of-the-art treatment, unequaled service, and compassionate, outstanding care for you, their patients. For more information, visit them online at nevadaretina.com. Pederson Wealth Management will help you manage and invest your money. Since 1987, Pederson Wealth Management has helped people answer all questions about money, management, tax planning, and retirement. Schedule your free consultation online at pedersonwm.com. BJ's Nevada Barbecue Company, located at 80 East Victorian Avenue in Sparks, has been family owned and operated since 1986, serving award-winning ribs, smoked brisket, chicken, pulled pork, and more, all served with award-winning barbecue sauces. Stop in for the best breakfast in Northern Nevada, Tuesday through Friday, starting at 6:30 a.m. and at 7 a.m. on Saturdays. For catering information for upcoming holiday parties and more, go to bjsbbq.com. Sierra Sid's Casino in Sparks has been family owned and operated since Sid Doan Jr. opened the doors in 1972. Head over to the Atomic Bootlegger Lounge at Sierra Sid's for local craft brews and tasty cocktails, all served in a comfortable environment. Sierra Sid's is open 24/7, 365 for your gaming pleasure, with payouts, some of the highest in Northern Nevada. Join the fun at Sierra Sid's Casino on East McCarran off of I-80 in Sparks. When it comes to tattoos, whether your complete goal is tattoo removal or fading for a future tattoo placement, a consultation with Reno Tattoo Removal can help create a plan that works best for you. Reno Tattoo Removal is more than willing to accommodate and customize a plan to fit your specific needs. Visit them online at renotattooremoval.com. More Ice Raiders action in just over 11 minutes, fans. Stick around.
We needed some extra help around the restaurant, so we hired some new staff. It's going good.
Hey, Maddie, give me 2 pucks, a side of sticks, and a cold one. Make it fast.
Coming right up.
Hey, can we get the baseball game on?
No. It'd be a lot easier if you just drop the gloves.
Oh, you want to go, buddy? I'm gonna need a Zamboni.
Hey, can I get a water? Hey, no. Here you go, my man.
I guess just like our beer, hockey's better on ice.
Feeling like you're in the penalty box with your money? Knowing that you and your financial goals are in good hands is always important when it comes to investing. That's why at Pederson Wealth Management, we are with you every step of the way. We are here to help our clients stay focused by having conversations about their priorities, goals, and even the unexpected. Pederson Wealth Management, helping people manage and invest their money every step of the way. A true power play.
It's that time. Time for temperatures to drop. Now is no time for the unexpected. It's Gettle time. Gettle's quick response AC, heating, and plumbing experts are there every time in the nick of time to service your home systems. If it breaks today, we're there to fix it. Gettle. We do things the right way, not the easy way.
Jim, I'm back. Jim, you got me? Oh, I see your thumb now. Yeah, going to Tukey with Chris Pate's mic. Let me know when we're ready, sir. Back here live at Reno Ice, Philip Goodman alongside Ice Raiders head coach and AHL Hall of Famer Tim Tukey. Coach Tukey, you just got your referee crest this year. That hit on Alex Gano, are you calling that a minor or a major?
I didn't see it. I'm gonna have to watch the tape later. But whenever you injure somebody like that where they're out of the game, it's usually a 5-minute penalty. So that's why I was disappointed, because Alex is out for a long time, and a hit like that, it's the follow through, right? And that's where you can call the 5-minute penalty. But we gotta play the game. You live with it, right?
Talk about what type of game the Ice Raiders are playing tonight. 3 more penalties in the first period, but they're killing them all.
We got to stay out of the box. We're 5-on-5. We're playing really well. I think we're, shutting them down, playing really good hockey. But, every time you get a penalty, you give them a chance to score. So, we talked about it in between periods. I said, stay out of the box, quit taking the stupid ones, the retaliatory ones, and let's get back to playing hockey. So, hopefully we kill this off and away we go.
Talk about a time, has it ever happened to you, where a major penalty was assessed to an opponent that took a run at you or caused an injury on you?
I separated my shoulder in juniors. Same kind of play. I would from behind, and you can't protect yourself. You try to get your hands up, but you can't get them up there in time. And they got a 5-minute penalty for it. Again, I was out for a month, but we scored 3 goals on that power play and won that game.
Well, let's see if the Ice Raiders can score 3 more in this one too, Coach.
Sounds good. Thanks, Phil.
Thank you for your time, Coach. Good luck the rest of the way. Our intermission interview with Coach Tukey is brought to you by The Nest at 201 Keystone Ave, purveyors of vintage clothing and decor. The Nest has so much for you.
Thank you, Philip. How are you tonight?
Are we good? Am I good? We're good? Okay. Period number 2 brought to you by Q Biomedical starts with the Ice Raiders in the penalty box and Bozeman winning the faceoff. A shot gets blocked by Adam Barba, and his clearing attempt is knocked down by Kyle Mueller, holding the zone. Mueller back to the left point, back to Mueller. Mueller will trade places with Ryan Padden. Now Padden right wing. He sends it on net. A kick save. Rebound sent to the middle. And the stick was neutralized of Reed Kaiser by Andrew Pederson right in the crease. Back to Padden. Padden's shot. That bounces in. That was a cross-ice pass that deflected off of bodies and goes in. And just like what Coach Tukey was talking about, you give these guys chances to score, and eventually, it's going to go their way. The shot comes from the top of the right circle, and I think that might have gone off an Ice Raider. They're giving the goal to 4, yeah, so that must have gone in off an Ice Raider. Have to take a closer look, not that I really want to. And so the retaliatory penalty by Hunter Sign bites the Ice Raiders as Bozeman ties the score. Time of that goal, Chris Payne?
19:20, Philip.
40 seconds in. The other way, Reno with it. A shot, save made. Or it went wide. Hard to tell if Slater got a piece of that. Will McDonald with the wrister. And the puck goes behind the net for Matt. Robinson comes off skate to Tyrell, and he dishes it right side, looking for traffic in front. And all the Ice Raiders sticks were neutralized on the play. Tyrell swats it back into the corner for Robinson. Up high for a chance. Down low, McDonald saw Garrity wide open down low, and he gets it to Hogue. And Hogue's shot deflects out of play. Face-off won by Reno, and holding the line is Andrew Pederson. Down for Montgomery, rolled away from him. He gives Chris Laporte a rough ride into the boards, and Bozeman will ice it. Colin, can you do me a giant favor, please?
Also, if you have not purchased your 50/50 raffle ticket, do so in the lobby with Ashley. Purchase your 50/50 raffle ticket because you could walk away with more cash tonight than you walked in with.
Jim, we're good? Awesome, thank you.
No, thank you, Philip.
Oh, yes. Where'd the puck go? It's knocked down by Bozeman as it flipped in the air. Hand passes are legal in the defensive zone, but Reno played it first. Giron back to the half wall for Minty. Minty down low for Montgomery. Centering pass save made by Slater, and he covers it with the glove for a whistle. Seriously, the Ducks in first place in the West. What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
Calm down over there. It's early.
Very early. But they're 9-3-3. Like, they figured some things out. Face-off won again by Bozeman. Bozeman's been stronger in the dots. Pass goes behind Saavedra. Andrew Pederson picks it up. Can't get it past the blue line. And Bozeman will regroup, looking for the long threaded pass knocked down in the neutral zone by Matt Pederson. Drop pass for Saavedra, and his shot is steered away by Gyori. Charlie Montgomery. Montgomery takes a whack from behind, takes a stinger out with him. And the penalty is coming up. Is it going to be the slash? It is the slash, yeah. So when Montgomery couldn't get the shot away, it's because he got whacked. Yes, it's going to be that play, I hope. Yep, on number 9, yes. Should be 9. Well, who's going? Open the door. Open the door. Oh, they are getting him. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, Zoran Saavedra with the two-hand shot from behind. .17:07 the time of the penalty. The second Brewers cabinet power play for the Ice Raiders. And they need a pot one here to reclaim the lead. Behind the net, Ice Raiders have it now up high for Watson. Watson and Johnny Garrity, but Garrity has it stolen by Luke.
2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 17:07. Ice Raiders fans, if you are able, on your feet, make some noise. Your Ice Raiders are on a Brewers cabinet power play.
For Bobby Watson. Watson cuts to the left wing. Watson behind the net. Center gives it over to Garrity. His shot, save made. And Slater hangs on. More pushing and shoving. Will McDonald getting into it. Is that McDonald? I can't tell who's down there. That was Will, yes. I haven't taken a close-up look on their jerseys, Chris Payne. What? There's an emblem above or on their chest that looks like AIDS. That's what I'm looking. Oh, it's their
Ours or theirs?
Oh, you know what? It's their. I know what it is. Because Zeph Fagergren is rad. I'll explain that in a moment.
Ours or theirs?
Ours, yes.
Thank you.
Ours, yes. One-time try whiffed by Matt Robinson. That would have been a hard trigger to pull.
Whiffed.
He whiffed. But Bobby Watson tracks it down to hold the zone. Watson handed from behind, skates away from trouble. A minute to go on the power play. Up high for Garrity. Garrity, nice pass, soft pass over to Pederson, back to Garrity. Out to Bobby Watson, who pops out, and it bounces off of Bobby Watson. So it's kind of their rank. It's how many years, seasons have they been on the team? It's their tenure on the squad.
Yes.
That's what he's done. It's also the stripes on the elbows, I believe, unless they mixed that up. A year ago, they did the elbow stripes, but now they kept that consistent, and so they have their ranks and seasons on their shoulders.
So I'm currently wearing the 10-year anniversary T-shirt underneath everything that you can't see, but we do have the 10-year anniversary T-shirt and hoodie available online.
Awesome. I need more Ice Raiders merch.
Clearly.
Put it on my holiday wish list. Ice Raiders with only 10 seconds to go. Bobby Watson sends it to the middle for a shot that sails just over the elbow. The net is dislodged, and that draws the whistle from David Horton.
I'm hoping this song creates a party over here in the stands.
Oh, heck yeah. There is one. I see a dude in a warm-up jacket, of course, and he's doing his best robotic movements. Jim, that's to your bottom right, just past the fence. He is definitely bumping along to Chris Payne's beats. Getting kicked out of the face-off circle. Matt Pederson coming in, Hunter sign. Wait a second. Oh yeah, that was at the beginning of the period. Never mind. Saavedra out of the box.
What a second.
I was like, hold on. Wasn't hot sign in the box, but we've been playing hockey for 5 minutes. So the Ice Raiders 0 for 2 and Bozeman 0 for 3 on the power plays.
Strong game tonight by Bozeman.
Yeah, much improved from last night. Not that they were bad, just better. Tony Tyrell finds the loose puck, sends it to the middle for a one-timer and a save made by Slater. Maybe somebody came down from Bozeman with Slater's skates and he's playing better. That's right, the goalie forgot his skates on the trip and had to find replacements. So maybe somebody came to Reno and visited and brought his normal blades.
Were they named Jack?
Cleared out by Bozeman, tracked down by Barba. Most of the play has been in the Bozeman defensive end. As two Ice Raiders collide, this play is well offside. And frustrated as heck is Rob Hallowell breaking his stick on the boards. Practically. Fagergren, Watson, and Robinson. This is a line combo I would not have expected. Jeff Giron has to retreat in his own zone. Gets it over to Hogue, whose bounce pass just eludes the Ice Raider at the blue line, and now Reno turns it over. Sent back up for Saavedra. Zoran has his pocket picked from behind on a good back check. Aziz sends it to the middle. Chopped at by Chug and cleared out. Beg your pardon, that's Bing, number 11, not 14. 13:33 to go in the second period. And the Ice Raiders get a clear. Almost stolen by Matt Robinson, but Bozeman gets it in deep. Nice play by Nathan Hogue to get the hip out on the Stinger and take the puck away. Up ahead for Fagergren. Fagergren's drop pass misses Watson. It goes off Saavedra, and it's swept out of the way as the Ice Raiders go for a change. Matt Robinson sweeps it to the net. It comes to Tyrell for a drive save made. Rebound loose and cleared by Bozeman. No icing, it won't go far enough. Into the zone, Reno onside. Even though Bozeman lobbying for it, doesn't matter. They get a shot away, it's blocked. Another shot hits Tyrell in the bottom. And it's played up by McDonald to Watson, left wing with time and space, cuts middle. Again, a backhander save made by Slater, and he chucks the puck with some swagger. What a move by Bobby Watson to cut back. And an even better save by Slater. Face-off won by Bozeman again. That could be the theme of the night if it comes down to the last draw in an offensive zone. Andrew Pederson does a nice job to wrap up one of the Stingers. No hook on the play. That was stick neutralization at its finest. But Chug gets to the loose puck using that longer reach to prevent Hutchison from getting it. This should be icing. And it is against Bozeman. I think the worst thing I forgot in Capital City is socks. I think I've had to skate barefoot a couple of times, and that's a little awkward. Tipped on net by Johnny Garrity on the try by Will McDonald. I was trying to let the crowd do the work. Chris Payne doing a great job tonight, as usual. Getting the crowd into the game and keeping them into it. And tonight just feels a little something extra. Johnny Garrity almost got to that loose pass in the neutral zone. Almost a hook on Pederson. Loose puck in the neutral zone, or in the slot. And Bozeman got a shot away, but it deflected off of bodies. Andrew Pederson hands it off to Hutchison. Everybody looking for a change on the play. Pederson sauces it all the way to the blue line for a Hollowell. Right side for Minton. Minton sends it to the middle looking for McDonald. It got blocked. Back down low for McDonald. Centering pass misses, but comes to Giron for a bomb, and it goes off a Stinger body and into the corner. Back behind the net. Past McDonald. Up the Zamdor boards. Montgomery steps in front of a Stinger. Now Minton chips it ahead to himself. The play on sides. Oh! And Minty with some nifty moves. Down low for Montgomery, and it was in his feet. Otherwise, he has a chance to direct it home. Intercepted in the neutral zone by Giron. Bozeman is onside. I don't know if I like that play. In the corner, Eli Harris gets pushed around by Giron, and Bobby Watson will get to it. Watson, nice move to play it ahead to himself and maintain speed. Watson, left wing, he shoots, a save made by Slater. End-to-end action, it's a track meet all of a sudden. Right side, a shot off the shoulder of Gyori, and Barba has it. Barba up the wing over everybody's head. This will be a hand pass on Bozeman if they touch it. And they did, but they didn't call it. Oh, that was a hand pass in the neutral zone and a half.
Oh, Phillip.
And they let it go.
Phillip with a call.
Right side, a drop pass for Montgomery. He sends it through the slot, and it goes wide. Unless he didn't touch it. I could not tell from where I am in the box as it's gloved by Slater. He's got to play it. There's no one around, and he drops it.
And David Horton being right there, too.
So it must have been touched by an Ice Raider who shot through. Oh, a couple of Stingers collide, and the Ice Raiders take it away. Sent cross ice for Garrity. Intensity in 10 cities here in Reno. Chris Payne nearly spit his beer out on that one.
Only because Ted Nugent's not on the ice.
Oh, I know, right? Johnny Garrity from behind the net. Centering pass goes off the body of Slater as it came through the goal mouth. Under 10 minutes to go, second period. Furious action. Nathan Hogue does not get the interference call. He laid off.
How was that?
So that he laid off, and that could have been close, but the player squeezed through, so good no call again. I was looking for the arms of the officials, and neither Horton nor Miller put the arms up. And then Tony Tyrell clears the garbage out of the crease, and the puck bounces to the end boards. Bozeman behind the net. They send it again through the goal mouth. And now Will McDonald. This is going to be a 2-on-0 the other way, but a bad pass by Garrity goes into the corner for Sign. Oh, that was an awkward setup. Sign was the head of the play, and Johnny couldn't get the puck to him clean.
Hunter had a great look on that play, too.
Yeah, the puck is suddenly doing some funny things here. And I'm not talking like Joe Pesci ha-ha funny, like, what, is this a clown to you? No, here's Bobby Watson with speed, gets around a man, shoots, and a save made, bodies all over the crease. The net is dislodged, and we will get a whistle down low as everyone piles up in Slater's crease. Whew, take a breath. No penalties on the play, inadvertent collisions. But because the Ice Raiders caused the collision, the faceoff will come out of the zone. Nice pass between the legs by Chug to get Chris Laporte moving forward, but an even better defensive play by Reno to take it away. From the blue line, a shot blocked, and then bodies get cleared out again in front of Gyori. Bobby Watson across the line, drops it for McDonald, right side for Robinson. Robinson tried to feed it back for Watson, who was already at the goal line. 2-on-2, beg your pardon, everybody was back, never mind. Drop pass at the blue line, and a diving pump check by Bobby Watson. A great back check by Bobby to send the puck into the corner, preventing a potential scoring opportunity. Bozeman is going to get a power play here. I think it's going to be Watson for a trip, and it doesn't matter because they score. Bozeman with their first lead of the weekend at 7:13 on a delayed penalty. There might have been a trip call coming, and a shot is sniped. And that was Stoddard with the goal. It does not go down as a power play, but it is a penalty at 7:10, and technically out at 7:10.
How is that possible when there's nobody in the box?
Well, because it was as a shot is saved by Slater. Because you have to log the penalty as part of the minutes, but there's no time served. The penalty is washed out by the goal because the attacking team scored, or the non-offending team scored on the play. It's how they add up penalties for the end of the year and whatnot.
Okay.
I just do what Horton says.
No, I appreciate that.
For
because
sure.
When he came over and he explained a penalty, but then waved off at the same time, nobody was there. I want to make sure I get the call right.
You don't actually have to announce the penalty because the penalty was not waved off. It was washed out by the goal. There's a difference on the two.
Copy that. Thank you.
Icing on Bozeman, big opportunity here for Reno to tie it up. What time was that goal, Chris Payne? 7:10.
7:13.
7:13.
7:13.
That works. A couple of seconds won't make a critical difference. A shot by Barba, knocked down by the Stingers. And then another try by Hutchison, just sails over the crossbar. And then Tony Tyrell barrels through a Stinger to hold the right point. Stingers are able to get possession of the puck and bring it across the line. And the shot on goal saved by Gyori. It's in the feet of a bunch of players along the fan side boards. Adam Barba wheels around the Stingers, carries it into the left wing corner, had it swatted off of his stick by Eli Harris. It comes all the way back, and now Barba and Harris are having words. No penalty, no arms are up. Bozeman in onside, 2-on-1. Pass over to the left side is intercepted, and Roger Hutchison ahead of the play. Hutchison, right side, he lines, he fires, and it's wide. Holding the point, Andrew Pederson, but he had his stick lifted by Ben Henney, preventing Pederson from holding his own. Off of Garrity's stick, Bottom of the left circle, players collide dangerously into the corner. Garrity looks up to make sure he's not going to get railroaded. And Henny comes away with it. Henny sends it on net through the screen of Andrew Pederson. And then Henny and Pederson come together. Nathan Hogue. And who's dizzy over there? Can't tell as the action comes back the other way. Still no arms up. Play continues. Minton looked like he got hooked. And now there's an interference penalty. Absolutely interference on Ryan Mulcahy, getting wrapped up with Will McDonald. Inadvertent penalty. Ryan Mulcahy will tell you all day long, I didn't mean to do that, but it happened. Number 25, Mulcahy, 2 minutes for interference. Oh, that door. You got it, man. 5 minutes to go, second period. Critical moment for Reno, trailing by 1 on the Brewers cabinet power play. Jake Minton, Hunter Sign, Will McDonald, Matt Robinson, and Andrew Pederson. So here's where you miss Alex Gano. So you've got 4 forwards out there right now, and they poke it away from Pederson. Pederson's not going to win that foot race to a loose puck. Down low, it's poked away, and a shot save made. Oh, we get a penalty on the play, and it's going to be on Andrew Pederson for a hook. Andrew Pederson got beat on the play, and he takes a penalty, negating the Ice Raiders' chance. Yep, Petey guilty with the hook.
Let's go.
So Ryan Mulcahy gets bailed out 25 seconds later. And now the Ice Raiders will have a minute 35. No, wait, let me think about that. Yeah, they'll have 25 seconds of kill time. In the meantime, we've got 4-on-4 open skating, which the Ice Raiders, being already a man down, might favor Bozeman. This is where Alex Gano would shine with all this open ice. Big pad save by Gyori. Another one steered, I beg your pardon, away by Gyori. Bozeman still holds his own. Kyle Mueller dancing across the blue line, trying to get away from Watson. Sent on net. And it goes wide. Another shot wide. Comes to Mueller again at the left point. He sends it to Gyori, who hangs on for a whistle. And getting locked up between the D, Chris Laporte gets shoved around. Oh, they're trying to hold him up. I don't know why Laporte is even falling down there. Oh, I thought this was a Mentos commercial. Like, why are you playing Mentos? Chris Payne, the Fresh Maker. That's Minty. That's his tagline. It would be dandy if the Ice Raiders could score a goal, and if anyone here named Mandy would, or Brandy would stand up, that would be great. I'll take a shot of Brandy. That sounds like a good day.
What?
And I say Brandy. Because Brandy's fine.
No.
But I say Brandy. You're 3:45 to go in the period.
I mean, I could set up a shot of brandy if you want.
You probably could, but I would
Gross.
sip it and enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd rather cook it down with some mushrooms and a steak. Down low for Matt Robinson, but it was behind him. 25 seconds to go on the penalty to Ryan Mulcahy. And the puck hit the linesman on a bad clear by Adam Barba, who gets his stick into the belly of Bing, then knocked away by Nathan Hogue. Will McDonald almost got high sticked. He skates it up to the right wing. Will McDonald with nobody there to help him. The puck stuck to the ice. It goes off of Matt Robinson's stick. Ice Raiders just can't make a clean pass. Bozeman does. He's got a break and a save made by Gyori. That is your brain bean save of the game at 2:59 of the second period. Gyori on the break. Ryan Padden with all kinds of time, tried to go over the pad under the glove. And Gyori stands tall. Now it's a power play for Bozeman. And they finally put 5 out there. Oh, Chris Payne, Jess Pederson must have heard us. He's offering shots.
What?
Bozeman taps it in. No, they do not. Gyori came over and made the save. Are you kidding? It was a wide open net from you to me. And Gyori slides over and shuts the door. Back-to-back Brain Bean saves in the second period. Andrew Pederson is out of the box. But not without some peril. Now Montgomery, his shot sails over the crossbar again.
Peril.
And a breakaway coming here for Bozeman on the left wing again. Henny, save made by Gyori. Justis Gyori doing it all for the Ice Raiders.
Let's go.
And keeping it a 1-goal deficit. Unreal. A shot from the left side, saved again by Gyori. I don't even know if he saw that. Now Bobby Watson the other way, gets through the feet, and he shoots it just wide. He got that through the feet of the Stinger, and even number 15, that's Chris McLean, has to laugh at that, because that would have been a posterized moment on a Bobby Watson highlight reel. Unbelievable move. A penalty up for this? Are we going to get a board or another check from behind? It's a board. And it might be on Bozeman. It sounded like just a collision on the glass, but boarding is the call on Chris Laporte. .139 the time of the penalty. 4th Brewers Cabinet power play. Draw goes all the way down. Gyori has to leave it for Pederson. So Pederson, Garrity, Watson, McDonald, Robinson. 4 forwards out for Reno. And Matt Robinson finds the loose puck in the neutral zone. Robinson cuts, shoots, save made by Slater. Johnny Garrity sends it around the boards. Here it comes to McDonald. McDonald whips it back, but didn't get enough on it. And Bozeman clears. Reno clears the zone, gets it in onside. Watson, right side, 1 minute to go. Sauce pass for Pederson. Didn't land flat, but he gets it down low for Garrity. Garrity shoots and it goes wide. Bobby Watson finds the loose puck. And it bounces over to the stick of Pederson. And now with speed, Kyle Tolliver, right side, cuts middle, backhander, save made, rebound, save again by Gyori. This might be Justis Gyori's best game that I've seen in Reno. I know he's played some incredible games on the road that I've heard about.
But this one in particular is excellent, is absolutely extraordinary.
My buddy Cam, who plays for Satan's Gatekeepers in the E-League, who I'll be reffing tomorrow night, says, I want to play like Justis when I grow up. What a compliment, Cam. Back up high for Watson with 12 seconds to go. Watson can't get it down low. Johnny Garrity sends it to the corner with 7, gets it back, and he heals his shot. And with 3 seconds to go, Bozeman won't get a shot away.
At the end of the second period.
And Bozeman takes a 2-1 lead into the locker room. 2 goals. One at even strength and one on, which power play did they score on? 7-10. Oh, the one that didn't count. Never mind. Wait, 10. Yeah, wait a minute. Did they score on the power play? What happened? First one of the period. 7:10.
7:13 was when the goal was for Bozeman.
It was on a delayed penalty. I think that's why. Wait, 19:20. Oh yeah, that was on undersigned penalty. My bad, folks. My bad. Yeah, Cam, aren't you playing tomorrow night? There's only 2 E-League games, and yeah, I'm reffing that. And if you make the playoffs, you got me for that too. 20 seconds to go on the penalty when we come back. Folks, we can also use your help, if you would, please. Not just in the chat, but when you hit that like button and subscribe, throw a comment into the YouTube broadcast on the YouTube channel there. That would also help things out. Tell us what you like, because you like it all, right? We'll take a timeout, come back with the third period, brought to you by the Brewers Cabinet. Tonight's and this weekend brought to you by Cure Biomedical. Here's Chris Payne. Oh no, Chris Payne has in-house business to do. We'll be back. Timeout.
We needed some extra help around the restaurant, so we hired some new staff. It's going good.
Hey, Maddie, give me 2 pucks, a side of sticks, and a cold one. Make it fast.
Coming right up.
Hey, can we get the baseball game on?
No. It'd be a lot easier if you just drop the gloves.
Oh, you want to go, buddy? I'm gonna need a Zamboni.
Hey, can I get a water? Hey, no. Here you go, my man.
I guess just like our beer, hockey's better on ice.
Feeling like you're in the penalty box with your money? Knowing that you and your financial goals are in good hands is always important when it comes to investing. That's why at Pederson Wealth Management, we are with you every step of the way. We are here to help our clients stay focused by having conversations about their priorities, goals, and even the unexpected. Pederson Wealth Management, helping people manage and invest their money every step of the way. A true power play.
It's that time. Time for temperatures to drop. Now is no time for the unexpected. It's Gettle time. Gettle's quick response AC heating and plumbing experts are there every time in the nick of time to service your home systems. If it breaks today, we're there to fix it. Gettle. We do things the right way, not the easy way.
More Reno Ice Raiders action in just over 13 minutes. also fans, you have 12 minutes and counting to make your last minute bids on your player worn and paid for jerseys for tonight's auction. Now just over 12 minutes for tonight's final bids on tonight's paid worn player worn jerseys. Good luck.
Jim, I forgot which way my camera. Am I on? Am I good? You hear me? Awesome, thank you. Camera, my microphone. Well, I sure hope that by the end of the night we can Wang Chung, because that means we'll be having fun too. The Ice Raiders entered the third period trailing the Bozeman Stingers 2-1 on a power play goal and an even strength goal. Jake Minton's goal at 3:43 of the first has been washed out by a couple of Stingers. The third period brought to you by the Brewers Cabinet, brewers of the new Tukey. The Tukey is an authentic Kolsch-style pale ale. Kolsch-style ale that pours pale gold with exceptional clarity. The noble hops balance a soft, biscuity, malty backbone for a clean, crisp finish. Grab 6 packs of the Tukey and Ice Raiders merch for 20% off at the Brewers Cabinet on all Ice Raiders game weekends, even at home. Please drink responsibly. 20 seconds to go on the Brewers Cabinet power play. Andrew Pederson with Tony Tyrell. Pederson carries it up the right wing board. He sends it on net and misses wide. Bounces over to Tony Tyrell. His pass down low for Garrity. Out of the box is the Stinger. Chris Laporte, and Bozeman sends it down. No icing, apparently. Taken by Pederson. If you're joining us late, Alex Gano injured on a violent check from behind. Shot blocked. Garrity almost got another shot away off the rebound. This shot deflects off a Stinger stick, and Bozeman will clear. Nathan Hogue has to chase after it, and does, preventing Andy Chug from getting a chance. Played up and out of the zone by Jeff Giron. Sent back in by Bozeman, touching up onside. Hunter Sign sends it around to Giron. Outlet for Hollowell, gets picked off. And then Hogue steps in front of the Stinger, getting a boot on it. Getting the puck away. Chance in front. Hollowell got knocked over. Sorry, Jim, no interviews. Forgot to mention as a shot goes wide left. Poked at by Giron. Nathan Hogue has to hustle back. 3-on-2 the other way. Bad pass to Chug. Chug gets it back. They send it on net. And it deflected wide. Never made it to Gyori. On his knees, Chug trying to get to the loose puck. Bobby Watson sends it up the boards, but not hard enough. Now he does poke it free to Sign. Sign can't chip it out clean. Puck bouncing along the red line. And Bozeman turns it over to Barba. Barba's pass misses Montgomery. Bobby Watson plays it through his legs. Chipped backwards to Montgomery. Montgomery peels away from pressure. Tries to dish it for Sign. Bozeman sends it right back to the neutral zone. If I'm Bozeman, I'm playing keep away from Reno and then looking for a chance to spring into action. Or let's see if Bozeman keeps their foot on the gas and tries to knock out the undefeated Ice Raiders so far to the season. Reno gets it ahead for Montgomery. Touch pass up for Pederson. Pederson's wrister is blockered away. Jake Minton, he gets hooked on the hands. And no call by Horton down low. Wrister off the elbow and out of play. Oh boy. The iron-on kind, Adam Barba with a good look. This song always makes me want to drink cranberry juice. A little Fleetwood Mac
Cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice. Don't you know that story? As Bozeman
know the
comes
story.
down the wing and a shot goes over the glove of Gyori and is cleared out of the zone by Montgomery. Sent right back in by Bozeman. Right on to Gyori, and he leaves it for Barba. Barba gets stood up trying to turn the corner, but fortunately Andrew Pederson was right there to help out. Montgomery, left wing, his shot stick down by Slater. Bozeman on the breakout. Hanbury, left wing, has it poked away. Comes back to Aziz Saavedra, to his brother Zoran. Yes, you know those names from the Sin City Kings. A couple of call-ups on the light Bozeman roster this weekend. Fagergren dishes it to Minton. Minton doesn't like the exit look, and so he gives it back to Pederson to set up a breakout. Flying V, PD, flying V. Hey, speaking of flying V, as we'll get to that in a moment, Fagergren ahead for Hutch, and his shot is gloved
Scorpions?
easily by Slater. No, there's a new team. The Orange County Mallards are going to be a Senior A team. They'll be playing San Diego and Sin City, and eventually us, probably next season.
Mallards.
The
Like
Orange
the duck.
County Mallards, yes, very much like a duck. A shot goes wide. My bad, I didn't set up that face-off very well. Bozeman ices it. 4:15 into the period. Still a standing room only crowd here in Reno. Everybody's sticking around. Don't go anywhere, folks. Don't fall down, Phillip. Where did my balance go? Oh boy, I haven't even had my shot yet. Face-off is won by Reno, held in at the blue line by Giron, and his drive goes wide. It comes back to Giron at his own blue line. He sends it over to Hutchison, gets it back, does Giron, cleared out of the zone, loose puck right in front of us. Bobby Watson has it. Watson cuts to the middle, can't get a shot away.
Wow.
A Bozeman stick got on that quickly. Swept around the boards.
Bobby is lightning fast.
He sure is. He gets those little feet churning and he scampers through.
I mean,
He beats
there's
anybody.
a
Icing on
reason
Bozeman.
why we call him Red Hot Bobby Watson, but holy moly.
Oh, he's a flash, all right. Well, we used to be part of the Roseville area, NorCal, Vacaville, Sacramento. That was the whole NorCal thing. And yeah, not sure why it hasn't been able to come about. Andrew Pederson twice holds his own. Whoa, he closed his hand on it. You can't call that. You can't just throw the puck. You can't close your hand and throw the puck. And Andrew Pederson is coming back to Horton saying, see, look, he threw the puck. He did it like that. You can't do that. Pederson and the bench is livid, and so am I. I'm calling that a delay game penalty. You got to drop it. You can't throw it. And I'm surprised Horton didn't catch that, and Garrity is still upset as well.
How is Tukey not throwing a fit, too?
Takes a lot to upset a Canadian, I guess. Wow. Bozeman gets away with one. Unbelievable. PD almost got hooked, and he's looking around for an arm. That was close. I know David Horton said be nice, but come on, man. That's Jacob Fillion, you're also a high-level referee. What did you see? Well, shot scores! A perfect shot by Ben Henney, picking the corner. And what should have been a power play for Reno results a goal the other way. Two unassisted at 14-16. Jacob Villian, if you couldn't hear through my mic, said that was a closed hand on the puck hand pass. Yes, hand. I was confused for a moment when you just said hand pass, but he closed his hand on the puck and threw it, and that should have been a penalty. You cannot close your hand on the puck. If I'm Coach Tukey, next whistle I call my timeout, set up a play, and get my guys settled down. And set up something trickery. Adam Barba doing battle with Eli Harris. Barba and the Ice Raiders win the battle. Too much sauce on that pass. Ice Raiders now have to clear the zone, and they send it the wrong direction. Bozeman with it, right side. A shot, blocked, rebound, loose. Cleared out of the way by Hunter Sign. Bouncing puck held in by Bozeman. Toby Tyrell sends it out to Hollowell. He's got Sign in the middle, but the D-man falls down. Hollowell with space. He shoots and misses. Bozeman able to get it by Bobby Watson and get it out of the zone. For Giron, he spins away from pressure, clears it up the boards. Knocked down by McLean.
Yes.
And in the neutral zone, Giron has it now. Giron right side. He sends it to the middle, but Montgomery hadn't got there yet. A blind pass to Montgomery by Sign, intercepted. Montgomery able to hold the zone, but now Bozeman with it, leading 3-1. Under 13 to go in the third period. Hunter Sign across the line onside. He had to slow up to get to the puck and stay onside. The Ice Raiders regroup in the neutral zone and change forwards on the play. Bozeman steals it. Henny, right wing. He gets held onto by Pederson. No penalty there. Looked like the stick was in the belly, but Horton had a better view on that than I did. This will be icing against Bozeman on the flip through the neutral zone. So a couple of differences in the game. Reno 0 for 4 on the power play. Bozeman 1 for 4. Reno wins a key offensive zone draw. Hold with a shot blocked by bodies in front. A rebound goes wide. Aziz Saavedra gets the loose puck, plays it across to Henny. And yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier about Bozeman playing keep away. And then a tripping penalty coming. Charlie Montgomery got a stick in his skates. And Horton gets the arm up. Aziz Saavedra guilty of the trip. And make sure this guy doesn't open the penalty box and try to leave early again. Colin Black is in charge of this box. Yeah, he did that last night. Not going to happen again.
Yes.
Ice Raiders win the draw on the Brewers Cabinet power play, trailing by 1. Left side for Garrity, his wrister blocked.
On number 58, Aziz Saavedra. 2 minutes.
Comes around to Garrity. Garrity hounded from behind, sends it across and too hot to handle for Will McDonald. McDonald back to the point for Tyrell. Tyrell cuts middle, sends it left side for Pederson. Cross ice into the middle for Garrity, goes wide. McDonald can't corral it and pull the trigger. Bozeman gets to the loose puck, and it's flipped up into the bench. And it goes into the penalty box. Jeff Partika finds the loose puck. Oh, that puck was on a trajectory right for us.
I mean, when I hear heads up, all I did was cover.
When I hear heads up, I look to catch.
No!
I want to catch it. I got my gloves on. I'm ready to go. 1:24 to go on the power play. Another clutch win on the faceoff by Reno in the O zone. Back up high for Tyrell with traffic in front and an easy save by Slater. The seas parted and Slater saw that all the way. Oh, that's cool. Equipment manager. What's your name, Capital City? We'll send that out to some of the older guys. I'll try to mention at the Tide that you say, hey, where'd it go? It's behind the net. Bouncing puck. Bozeman gets it and clears, and they're clearing it high and through everybody. A minute to go on the Brewers Cabinet power play. Into the zone, Matt Robinson on the long outlet. Sauce pass across reaches Tony Tyrell. He gets it into the corner where Will McDonald actually had to go retrieve it in the middle of the ice. Shot gets blocked. Big fat rebound right there for Tyrell, and he can't get to it before it's cleared by Eli Harris. 30 seconds to go on the Brewers Cabinet power play. The 5th power play try for the Ice Raiders. And a bad outlet is cleared out by Bozeman with 20 seconds to go. Bobby Watson skates through Hollowell. They trade places for a moment. Watson in the corner looking for some help. Up high for Barba. Barba across for Duran. Duran on net. And it got blocked. Hollowell, I beg your pardon, McDonald has his pass intercepted. It's a 3-on-1 the other way into the middle. Disrupted by the good sticks of the Ice Raiders D. But Chug gets it back. No, McDonald gets it, falls down, gets right back up, clears it into Chug. Chug has it, right circle. Now down low for Saavedra, back up high. They play it D to D. Kyle Mueller sends it on net, and it's in the feet of McDonald. He can't find it. Gyori has to poke it through. It's right underneath the heels of McDonald, where no hockey player can see it because of all their equipment. Now Bobby Watson gets through everybody except for Zach Stoddard, who clears. Oh, I thought you had something on the tip of your tongue. Down low, Bobby Watson can't hold possession. Now it's cleared out to Andy Chug across the line. Chug at least 6'3". Drop pass, nobody there. Not cleared out though by Reno yet. Under 9 minutes to play. Reno trailing by 2. Reno gets it out of the zone, sent back in. This will be offside if Bozeman touches. Now they do clear. What was the time of the tripping penalty on Saavedra? Whoa! Getting around to hit Jake Minton. And then Nathan Hogue barrels into
11:40.
11:40, thank you. We get a penalty on this play. A cross check, Matt Miller making the call. Chris Laporte on his way to the box for a cross check. .8:16 to go. And Bozeman is doing everything they can to hand Reno the game. They're opening the door and Reno won't come in. Ice Raiders win the draw again in the O-zone. Hunter Sign has his shot blocked. Picked up behind the net by Minton. Centering pass taken away by Bozeman and cleared.
Ice Raiders fans back on your feet. Let's make some noise. Ice Raiders draw the Brewers Cabinet power play.
Bobby Watson through the neutral zone across the line. Dishes right side for Minton. Minton sends it on net. No, behind the net, I beg your pardon, for Hunter Sign. Sign up high for Minton. He scores! No, that is Pederson, I beg your pardon. Matt Pederson on the power play. Number 18. His second goal of the weekend on the power play brings the Ice Raiders to within 1. Hunter Sign, the young shepherd on 10 toes with the helper. And at 7:38, the Ice Raiders finally get a Brewers Cabinet power play goal and bring the deficit down to 1.
Ice Raiders goal scored by number 18, Matt Pederson.
Oh, right in the middle. But Stingers had a chance, but it bounced over the stick of Luke Bing. Bozeman dumps it back in. They had a touch up on the delayed offside. Long stretch pass ahead for McDonald. Try to feed it through to Garrity. Garrity gets taken off of the puck, and then Matt Robinson sweeps it into the middle. And then Robinson runs through a stinger. Kyle Mueller taking the hit. Cross ice pass deflects off of the Ice Raiders stick. They had a man open for a one-timer. Now in the neutral zone, poke checked away ahead for McDonald. McDonald back for Hollowell. Hollowell has to spin around to get possession of the puck. Behind the net, past Garrity. And I've lost track of who's on what shift here. Yes, Garrity and McDonald were gassed on this shift. That's why they went back for a change as Bozeman ices it. The Ice Raiders get fresh bodies against tired Stingers. Bobby Watson gets the draw back to Hogue. Hogue cross ice for Pederson. He sends it on net. Blocked in front. Down low, a man in front. They couldn't get it to him. Hunter Sign was camped out on the doorstep. Hogue tries to pinch in and hold the point. And a watch for the Ice Raiders to do that, to keep play alive. Where's the puck? In the neutral zone. I was watching players collide and was looking for a penalty for a potential interference, but there was none. Down low, Hunter Sign. And this shot is saved by Slater. A little tricky sneak shot from the left half wall, trying to get Slater to commit to the man in the middle instead of the shooter. Six and change to go, third period, brought to you by the Brewers Cabinet and Cure Biomedical. Ice Raiders win another draw in the O-zone. A shot with traffic in front gets blocked. Fighting for it is Pederson. And the Stingers come away with it through the neutral zone, swatted into the zone. Andrew Pederson gets it up ahead, but Minton can't get to it. Now Hogue is able to knock it into the neutral zone. Over for Matt Pederson, dumped in by Saavedra, no icing right at the red line. This should be icing. Nope, it was tipped at the red line by Bozeman. Bozeman lobbied for it, and the linesman agreed. Fans chanting, "Let's go Reno," trying to get their boys back into it. Minton thwarts a dumping attempt, but it's stolen by Bozeman in the neutral zone. And Tony Tyrell with a good shove on a stinger. But the Bozeman Stingers still get it in deep, under 5 to go. As long as there's time left, Reno has a chance. We saw that last week against Park City. Garrity got hooked on the play. No call, a shot gloved by Slater, and he'll settle things down with a whistle.
Let's go Reno! Let's go Reno!
Face-off won by Bozeman in their defensive end. Matt Robinson gets tangled up with a stinger. Puck loose, and play continues. That was a Bozeman glove, not Matt Robinson on the hand pass, sliding the puck away. Robinson in front, and are you kidding me? What a save made on Johnny Garrity by Slater. Johnny Garrity rockets a one-timer upstairs, and Slater snares it. Unbelievable slave, Chris Slater. And that keeps Reno from tying the game. Garrity will take the draw against Henny. And Garrity pulls it back. Reno has it. Barba sends it on net. Save made by Slater. And Bozeman gets it out. Bozeman skates it through everybody for a shot. And a save made by Gyori. Through the neutral zone, 2-on-2. Johnny Garrity left wing. His shot goes wide. Adam Barba tangled up with Eli Harris. Harris went down. They were trying to neutralize each other's sticks, so no penalty on the play. Cross-ice pass, knocked down by Chug. Chug gets by Garrity. Tyrell comes in to help out. 3-on-2 down low, and it's broken up by Hunter Sign. Sign, long outlet for Matt Robinson. Robinson's got a step. Robinson right wing, he shoots and a leg save. Rebound! Loose for a moment on the shot by Giron. Wide. Tree to go in the third period. Matt Robinson sends it around for Bobby Watson. Watson floats it back to Robinson, comes back to Giron. His shot got blocked by bodies in front. Jerron tries to dive in, or poke it in, or tries to poke his own in. I can't talk all of a sudden. Too many men! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on who? On Bozeman again?
Yes.
That's their third too many men penalty on Bozeman on the weekend. Serving the penalty, number 46, Hunter Sirwa. And with 3:12 to go, the Ice Raiders, are they going to call their timeout? Timeout Reno.
Timeout Reno. Timeout.
They are going to use their timeout. With 3:12 to go in the third period, Reno uses their 30-second timeout.
Also unrelated, Nevada men's basketball in a squeaker tonight. 78 over University of Pacific 77.
Does that mean I get 2 free Del Tacos?
Go online right now and download the Del Taco app to your mobile device. Get your free tacos on Monday.
I already have the Del Taco app. I'm all about that. I love getting free chili fries from UNR football.
Anytime the Nevada Wolfpack scores 58, 56 or more, you get 2 free tacos by way of the Del Taco app. Download the Del Taco app.
I'll tell you what's better than Del Taco tacos. Oh wait, no, they don't have tacos at BJ's Nevada Barbecue.
I'll tell you all the reads.
I know, dude. I know. The net is empty to our left. Justis Gyori is going back to it. Yes. Do not put an empty net in. Or do not leave your net empty on a power play because the defenders get a chance to clear. Ice Raiders win the draw. Rebound goes wide. Andrew Pederson got the shot on net. The rebound was there, but they couldn't bury it. 5-on-4 skating. Keep an eye on Justis Gyori. And oh no penalty, thank goodness. The Bozeman player ran into Pederson. And now Reno will regroup. Bobby Watson weaves his way through the neutral zone, top of the left circle, takes a stick check, sends it on net. Puck is loose on the side of the cage. It's cleared up but not out. Held in by Pederson. Pederson down low, it goes off the stick of the Stinger and out of play. 2.5 to go in regulation, 1:20 to go on the Brewers Cabinet power play, number 7 for the Ice Raiders.
Line change.
A late line change for the Ice Raiders. Robinson, and actually Minton takes the draw. We're going to do it again though. Minton, Robinson, McDonald, Tyrell, and Pederson for the Ice Raiders. Kelly Ortiz, don't be obnoxious. Keep it to a line. Face-off one, cleanly by Reno, across to Tyrell with McDonald in front. The puck stuck to the ice though, and Tyrell couldn't pull the trigger. Back to Minton, and Bozeman's going to get to this loose puck. They can't get around Andrew Pederson. Great body work by Pederson, preventing a chance by Eli Harris. 2 minutes to go in regulation, 1 minute to go in the power play. Pederson takes his time. Bozeman read the play. Fortunately, Minton is able to chip it ahead to himself. Minton, right side, drops it back for McDonald. Nobody there, though. Fortunately, Matt Pederson skates back. And the net is empty to our left. Gyori is out of the net. Johnny Garrity weaves his way through, gets a shot away. And this is not icing, it's a kill. So they pulled Gyori with about $1.50 to go. 6-on-4 skating. Minton kicks it ahead. Now for Watson. Watson to the middle. Bouncing puck is cleared out of the way. And again, no icing with 8 seconds to go on the power play. Now it's even. Reno fails to convert. 1 for 7. Bobby Watson. His shot sails over the crossbar. Bounces at the blue line. Johnny Garrity holds it in. Down low, behind the net, Bobby Watson, centering pass, puck is underneath the blocker of Slater, and he covers for a whistle. "57 seconds to go. Love and kisses to you, Kelly." Big face-off to the right of Slater. Johnny Garrity will take the draw. And Bozeman wins the defensive zone draw, but it comes back up to Pederson. Down low for Garrity. Garrity to the middle, bouncing puck. Comes back to Hollowell, right point. Floats it down into the right corner. Send across ice to Pederson. He gets it on net with traffic in front. Puck is loose and Bobby Watson can't get to it before Bozeman does. They play it off the boards all the way down. This will be icing with 33.1 to go. It's okay, just, don't clog the chat with, you know what I mean. It's all right, I'll get it. 33 seconds to go. Timeout, Bozeman. Wow, well, whatever happens, what a series. Bozeman brought it. We had their number last night.
Somebody call a timeout?
Bozeman called a timeout, yes.
Oh, Bozeman called timeout. Timeout.
I think you have to announce that, actually.
Bozeman timeout.
Good enough.
Timeout.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we had a deal with BJ's and we had a barbecue? If the Ice Raiders scored 8 goals, we got 8 ribs or something. I don't think they could afford that, though. It would be fun.
Well, there's a small problem with that. If that happened, it would only be during the time when the restaurant is open, Tuesday through Friday or Saturday.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's here.
As they're closed on Sunday, Monday.
All right, here we go. Big defensive zone draw to the right of Slater. And out of the scrum, the Ice Raiders win it. Sent back into the corner behind the net. Johnny Garrity sends it in front. The shot goes wide. Slater might have got a piece of that. A good look for Reno. It goes off of Andrew Pederson. It's tipped, and he's going to have to hustle to get it up. 16 seconds to go in the game. For Watson. Watson has it thwarted by Luke Bing. 10 seconds to go in the game. Taken away by Bozeman. A shot denied by Pederson. Ahead for Johnny Garrity on sides with only a second to go. His shot is blocked, and Bozeman hangs on and wins a thriller in Reno. Huge credit and tip of the cap to the Bozeman Stingers. After it looked like they were going to be a bit of a wash with a 6-1 win, they catch their breath and bounce back for a 3-2 win. 17 shots on goal in that third period for Reno. Only 5 for the Stingers. For a game total of 31. And Reno put 45 shots on Slater, and he stopped 43 of them. In that third period, Reno came back strong and won 16 of the 21 faceoffs, and overall came back to win 35 of the 63, so 35 to 28. So Shauna Granite and her one good shoulder getting the stat job done oh so well. Well, I guess this means we're not going to interview our guys after a loss, and that's okay. We will drink it off at the Tide.
Spencer Investigations LLC, Allison Woods Photography, Battlebone Laboratory, Talbot Smith Music, Sidetronics,
And massive props also to Justis Gyori. He made those back-to-back brain bean saves of the game in the second period late on a breakaway and on the penalty kill. Actually, it was on the power play, I think. I beg your pardon. Wow. What a game. Well, the Ice Raiders have a chance to bounce back next weekend. The Mansfield Barracudas come to town. Tickets are on sale on Eventbrite, and Jim will have the links up by Wednesday so you can watch again live. Big thanks to our director, Jim Dunnigan, PA announcer, Chris Payne, timekeeper, Jacob Fillion, and our one-armed statistician, Shoshana Granite. And a bigger thanks to all of you that logged on and watched this weekend. That'll do it for us here in Reno. You guys be safe out there. Good night, everybody. Do your thing, man.